Sawadika, hello and welcome. You're watching ASEAN Challenge, the show to give you the latest headlines, hot topics, and updates happening around your ASEAN bloc in two languages, Thai and English. I'm Rosalind Tepawan.
And I'm Alisa Sithiwong ขอต้อนรับคุณผู้ชมทุกท่านเข้าสู่รายการ ASEAN Challenge ค่ะข่าวสารรอบอาเซียนเป็นทั้งภาษาอังกฤษและภาษาไทยค่ะ
And to kickstart the show into ASEAN around us, let's take a look at some headlines all around ASEAN and beyond, especially with the latest Miss International Queen 2018 happens once a year, and this year, Vietnam took home the crown.
That's right. A total of 27 other contestants besides Miss Vietnam competed together in what we can say one of the most prestigious or well-known LGBT competitions, or in terms of the transgender competitions. Miss International Queen 2018 was held on March 9th, and of course first place, as mentioned, went to Miss Vietnam, with second and third place going to Australia and Thailand respectively. Now of course this competition has been around for a very long time. A lot of people might know about Miss Tiffany, or they might know about the Tiffany shows that goes on as well. That happens in Pattaya. This is the 13th year that the International Queen competition has occurred.
And looking at all the contestants on stage, looking very beautiful indeed, and with lots of cheerleaders around in the audience, giving them support and moral boosting. And the previous queen, the year before, crowning the current queen here. So it was quite a tight and fierce competition. According to various experts, they say the pageant had also not just been a fierce competition, but it was also a way where people around the world, especially transgenders, can get together and offer each other certain camaraderie among the trans women industry. They said while people share different backgrounds and experience and different cultural, say, levels of discrimination in their respective countries, coming to Thailand offers them a particular refuge, you could say, from all that discrimination. Just looking at all the three contestants, it's quite amazing. Miss Thailand, and Vietnam and Australia.
That's right. So the winner, of course, Vietnamese contestant Nguyen Huong Giang, is a 27-year-old contestant, of course, and they said that, of course, according to some press, of course, this is considered her first international experience of coming to pageant, where it is a really big exposure to all my trans sisters all over the world. And also, they also said that ahead of the coronation late on Friday, the diverse group of competitors packed into a bustling dressing room to lacquer on lipstick and primp their hair as an army of stylists buzzed around them. So it's a beautiful and exquisite competition. As we can see here, we can see a lot of cabaret shows, talent shows, dresses, costumes on stage. Lots of glitz and glam indeed.
All trademarks of Thailand's Miss Tiffany show. A show that's, as you mentioned, a cabaret kind of evening show where a lot of people had gathered, and it's one of the landmarks of Pattaya, not to mention Thailand as well. So what other country best to host such an event as this? But Thailand alone not only is a refuge for the transgender community, but it's also the top country in the world for sex reassignment surgery as well. So coming out, this show and this competition not only has different benefits and advantages for certain communities from the LGBT, but also sex reassignment, plastic surgery, but at the same time, still, while it's very open to the LGBT and a lot of progressive movements toward that direction, but it seems that much of the country is also still deeply conservative as well, where you can see a lot of, say, the transgender, the LGBT community finding it still challenging to secure full-time jobs in professions outside of the entertainment and sex industries, for example. So that is still an ongoing challenge.
Yes, but as you mentioned, of course, Thailand is relatively open-minded about LGBT issues, and therefore it offers a refuge for contestants who hail from less tolerant countries. This includes our neighbor, such as Myanmar. Now, according to the contestant from Myanmar, they said that Myanmar is a developing country, so there is still only a small amount of transgender people. And according to the contestant from Myanmar, she quotes, "I want to try my best for Myanmar to be more open for transgenders as well."
Right, so we'll have to see what kind of progressive measures are being carried out and implemented in countries around Asean and beyond. But so far, there's been lots of landmark changes in Vietnam as well, especially with Vietnam taking home the crown this year from the competition, the pageant. Vietnam also is undergoing a new landmark law that could ultimately allow transgender people or trans people to legally change their gender. So this is quite a monumental movement in a country that's still considered, well, communist, with a communist government as well. So things are changing indeed.
That's right. So we'll keep you posted, of course, in terms of what happens or the missions that, of course, Miss International Queen 2018 needs to go through for the rest of the year. Of course, after she gets crowned, she'll have to take up on a lot of missions, and she'll be assigned to promote the rights of the LGBT community and so forth. So we'll keep you posted, of course, if anything comes up.
Right, indeed, as her adventure begins this year.
ใช่แล้วค่ะมาดูกันในส่วนของ ASEAN Around Us นะคะการประกวดที่เราเห็นกันในขณะนี้นะคะคือการประกวด Miss International Queen 2018 ค่ะที่เกิดขึ้นที่ประเทศไทยนี่แหละค่ะเมืองพัทยานะคะซึ่งผู้เข้าประกวดชาวเวียดนามค่ะเงียนฮวงเกียงนะคะได้รับตำแหน่งให้เป็น Miss International Queen 2018 ในคืนวันศุกร์ที่ 9 มีนาคมที่ผ่านมานั่นเองค่ะเธอเองนะคะอายุ 27 ปีค่ะก็สามารถเอาชนะผู้ร่วมการแข่งขันทั้งหมดจาก 27 ประเทศนะคะโดยรองชนะเลิศอันดับที่ 1 และ 2 เป็นของสาวงามจากประเทศออสเตรเลียและประเทศไทยตามลำดับค่ะโดยผู้เข้าประกวดต่างรวมตัวกันเพื่อที่จะเรียกร้องสิทธิทั่วโลกเลยนะคะกับชุมชนชาวเกย์เลสเบี้ยนกระเทยหรือว่าเพศที่ 3 นั่นเองค่ะ
ค่ะและไม่งั้นที่เขาเรียกว่า LGBT นะคะซึ่งก็เป็นกลุ่มคนที่ขยับเขยื้อนมากขึ้นนะคะในประเทศอื่นๆรอบอาเซียนแล้วก็ทั่วโลกอะค่ะก็นับว่ามีการเปลี่ยนแปลงในหลายประเทศรอบโลกสำหรับเวียดนามเองนะคะก็มีข่าวดีกำลังตามมานะคะเพราะว่าในขณะนี้รัฐบาลของเวียดนามก็กำลังพัฒนากฎหมายที่จะยอมรับแบบเป็นทางการนะคะการเปลี่ยนเพศของคนนั่นเองค่ะก็เป็นนับว่าเป็นข่าวที่ดีสำหรับประเทศเวียดนามแล้วก็ประเทศอื่นๆที่เชียร์ประเทศเวียดนามเช่นกันค่ะ
ค่ะ With that said, of course, we'll keep you posted on more updates, but for now, we'll take a short break and we'll be back soon.
Stay with us.